Alrighty guys, welcome back to the TheCombustionGamer YouTube channel and Nascar 21. Today, we're going to go to some racetracks, mostly Talladega Super Speedway, right there, and we're going to show you a few different options that we have when it comes to the camera. So, the different camera options you have in the game. So, by the way, look at this beautiful Ryan Newman paint scheme. Absolutely awesome little throwback to the Bass Pro Shop Cabela's scheme. Looks really good. So let me know what you guys think of that. And let's go! So we are starting off here in Forward Chase. So make sure to keep an eyeball on this. So one thing that I've noticed as I've been trying out these different angles is, look at this. The camera is remaining flat. So it's not going with the car when you slant up. So kind of when you really get into the higher speeds with the draft, it does make it very hard to control the car because your whole visual is kind of off. So let me get off of that X Bowman there, come back down and go into the wall. Well, you see what I mean? It's hard to really kind of see where you're at. So we'll restart here. So we hit the wall behind the scenes. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on us. Luckily, since the newest patch, I haven't had it crash yet, but I've had some points where it really wanted to. Alright, now we're going to start from the front bumper cam. So you see we're on the slant, so the whole screen is slanted. Now this one's kind of tricky as well because you have a lot more movement. See that? So you're reacting a little bit more because there's more movement. But look at that. So the screen is actually slanted instead of being flat. Through the turn like Far Chase is. So now we're going to go to... So this one's actually fairly nice. I mean, you get a good look, but definitely not one of my favorites. I like to be a little bit higher up in my view. So here we go. Here's the bumper cam. Bumper cam is okay. It's not as good as... honestly, NASCAR Heat 5, just because NASCAR Heat 5, you have the logo that's actually in focus. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's about it's decent. It works. So, but anyways, where you can see the camera's staying flat through the different banking. It's not moving, so you have to cock your head to look at the screen correctly. So look at this. So see, we got once again the car is on the banking, but the screen is not leaning. So the camera is staying stationary with the car, which is nice. It's not gyroscoping to remain flat with the earth, which is kind of nice. Then we got this cam in here, so this one's not too bad. Once you go inside, though, the noise gets very, very strange, just because, I don't know, it doesn't, right now, this particular camera view does sound like a regular NASCAR. Got that deep throaty growl, sounds pretty good, and looks like the interior of the car. Then we're going to go back, so this is driver view, and now it sounds like an electric car in my ear, so I'm not sure. I haven't really listened to what it sounds like in the editor. I need to see what it sounds like, but right now, just playing in my ear, it sounds like an electric car, or at least some electrical whine of some sort is going on, which is very, very strange. Honestly, this is actually a lot better than... this particular camera view is a lot better than 5 or 4. It's a little bit... It's actually better, in my opinion, than Project Cars 3's, just because it's less cluttered. It doesn't obstruct the view. You can basically see what's going on, and it works out pretty good. I don't really mind that. One detail I will point out, though, is that there is no mirror either above or on the side of the cars, so that needs to be fixed, because in these cars there is a mirror right outside that window, and there's a mirror right above my head that I can look up at and be able to see what's beside me, and right now I can't do that, so that needs to be fixed. Then we go to my favorite cam to work with, and this is the roof cam. Definitely enjoy this one. Now, by the way, guys, I'm going to go through these and I'm going to tell you something interesting that I've found so far. But anyways, I definitely like this better. The logo on the car, for whether it's custom car or any other paint scheme that's already available in-game, is almost always in focus. Now, there is times where it goes in and out of focus at certain tracks, which is kind of weird. But honestly, this is my favorite of all the camera views. So definitely enjoy this one. Then here is the regular chase. Now look at this. The car shifts, but the camera does not. So I'm looking at the car cockeyed. This is very, just for me anyways, it's very hard to work with cars in a pack when you're going through that. Just because, yeah, it just, for some reason it throws off my, my cues when looking at what the cars are doing. It makes the car very swirly. So anyways, now we're going to start back here. So as we go into the wall, so we got a nice shot of the wall there. That was cool. But yeah, so this, with this camera right here, so I'm gonna talk about something interesting. So just visually, but also car-wise, this you have bumper view here. The car feels a bit loose. It feels loose. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of grip, which is kind of weird. So honestly, this is what I've noticed at multiple tracks, not just at the super speedways, is that different camera angles seem to give you different levels of grip currently. So it's kind of interesting. So right here, this isn't too bad, but the car does feel a little bit looser than my roof cam does. Now right here, camera feels about the same as the bumper, but a little bit more planted. It's kind of strange. But honestly, it's weird, because like I can feel the difference just visually, and just control input wise, I can feel it. So it's kind of strange. I'm not sure how that's working with the game, but for some reason the car does feel slightly different. Then in here, definitely a different input that I have to do. It's a little bit. This one I haven't done as much, but it is a little bit weird. It's pretty close to the front bumper cam. And just feeling loose, it doesn't feel as planted, which is kind of interesting, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So this one changes my entire look at the race. So I'm looking at from the helmet of the driver, so it's a little bit farther back. It doesn't feel bad. It does not feel bad at all. This one actually feels really good. And now that I've actually taken some time to look at it, I've honestly kind of come to like this one. Honestly, I'm still going to drive with the roof cam. I just like that one a little bit better, less clutter. But this is definitely a fairly decent cam angle for those that actually want to drive inside the car. So definitely a plus with this game. This definitely feels pretty good. And then we go to the roof cam. This one. Now, honestly, this is one of my favorite cams, but still, the car feels planted. It feels like it has a lot more grip, and my control inputs feel correct. It doesn't feel like I'm overcorrecting anything in the control. So this is definitely my favorite of them all together. But it just, for some reason, there is a different feeling of the car with each of these cameras. It's kind of weird. Now, chase, the car feels loose. I mean loose. It is so loose right now. I'm putting a lot more input into the car at the moment. I mean, just by switching over, I'm having to put a lot more input just into the controller right now. Obviously, I'm flat out, but my joystick is moving quite a lot just to keep the car going where I want it to go. And then back here, oh man, the car gets so loose. I mean, look at that. I am inputting. I'm going towards the wall, which I'm not meaning to do. But that's because I'm inputting so much more now versus where I just was. I mean, it is a totally different feel. I don't know what's going on, but it's very strange. But yeah, that's why I like the roof cam. Oh, good night. That's wonderful. Yeah. So once again, totally different change. Car feels planted, feels good. It's weird. I don't know if it's just my eyeballs, but I mean, my joystick's moving around a lot less than it was. So, but anyways, that was just something interesting that I found. So, I haven't seen anyone else talk about it, but that's definitely what I've been seeing of recent. So, anyways, guys, that was a the different cameras in NASCAR 21. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Got another video to go make here in just a second, but hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we're going to see you guys next time on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. By the way, don't forget, career mode is coming up. More than likely it will be the week after, the next week, more than likely is when it's going to start, but we'll see. I'm hoping that the third patch will come through, so hopefully they fix a few of the last remaining issues, but we will see. We will see. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys here next time. Bye-bye.